I learned this secret because many of you are in school now, giving knowledge to be able to go out and face the world. Some of us, the university we went is University of Apprenticeship, which some of you laugh at those boys doing apprenticeship. I knew when I used to sleep in a shop in a Butemeta in Oyimbo bus stop. Some students are going to school, they put their hand in the look at this rat shop. Look at this rat shop. One day I put my hand over my mouth. I said, 7 years from today I will employ you. 7 years today I will employ you. Did it happen? Quite a number of them are working for me. Some of those will say, no, that. Because in apprenticeship, you are taught all the skill you require as an entrepreneur to succeed. Not in theory. Of course, in informal way, compared to the way they teach it to you in university to give you certificate. We learn about administration in our apprenticeship. We learn about purchase in apprenticeship. We learn financial management in apprenticeship. Because we learn accountancy. My book must balance every day before you go home. When you sell goods, you wrote an invoice and you keep cash. By the time you are closing for the day, you need to make sure that you now record from the things you wrote in the invoice, you put it in the sales book. Count the cash in the drawer. They have to equal. If they do not equal, you don't close. Because if you close, there is goods you sold that you did not record. And the implication is that in another 1 month or two, when they take stock, you find out some goods are missing. And your boss will hold you responsible for that goods that is missing. So, when there is excess cash, you know spirit don't bring cash inside the drawer. You begin to take stock that evening to find out what you are in a hurry you sold that the cash entered there did not. Is that not what accountancy is all about? Economics, is it not opportunity cost? What is most important that you trade off for the other thing that you did not have? So you laugh at those boys. They are given every good tools to go out there by application. That's why I have challenged people. If you get a boy who did 6 years apprenticeship and give him 1 million naira, this is not a joke. And some of you have gone through university, come out, they give you 10 million naira. Give both of you 2 years, he will catch up with you and overtake you. I've seen that happen many, many times. Because he is skillful. He had practical example, which is part of the things I'm saying. Is there a possibility where we need to get business people to come to university to teach you people or have an exchange where you can go and practicalize some of these theories that you are learning so that they can match and be able to work together? Because when some of you come out of school, all you are saying that if you give me 100 million naira, if you give me 1 billion naira, who will give it to you? As an entrepreneur, the first skill you will have is how to create capital. You are a creator of capital. So, there are only 2 ways you create capital. Take a job, receive payment from that job, show your skill of financial management by what you are saving, because you have plan for future. It's not when you get the first salary, you go and buy an iPhone of 150,000. You are not an entrepreneur. You are not born for it. You don't know. At that point, what is important for you is a means of communication. Whether this phone is the best tool that is in the world is not important. That you can call somebody and they can hear you. So you can buy the cheapest form of phone because you are defiling your gratification. But many of you will be interested to serve your ego. Show up, I have arrived, so that you become loquacious, so that other people will say, oh, this boy has become different. That is the easiest way to fall. Are you getting it? So, when you show that skill, you save that money. Because a young man came there and asked Gideon about something. You have business that costs billion. Nobody will listen to you. What people want to know is that I took this business from Grand A. He's now in B. If I have additional resources, I will take it to C. The man is beginning to believe this guy must have something. If he took this thing from point A to B, maybe I can take a risk on him now to take it to point D. That's it. People are looking for substance, something you have been able to show that your skill work. There's one guy that left this your university, but he was here, started telecommunication, doing something. And, just came out and, tried to talk to me. I didn't talk to him, but I watched him, see him struggling with the savings he had, got something and move it to another level. And now he had knowledge from what he had done and tried to acquire another big company that he doesn't have the capacity. He sat down with me and showed me this. I put 600 million naira in his business. You always put capital first. In the equation of business, capital plays only 20 to 25%. Knowledge that you are being taught here plays 80%. Or if you are an entrepreneur, because the same knowledge is what you have gained from what they teach you. So that's why some of you who came out here and said, I tried to convince somebody to give me 1 million. If you give me 10 million, give me 100 million. In another 4 years, you lose it. In our own terminology, we say you learn in a hard way. Your school fees was more expensive. Because if you have learned the skill of what is required, it helps you to manage that capital. So, if you are called entrepreneur, you can never settle finally for salary, where somebody decide your future, decide what you earn. Because for me, salary is a medicine for poverty, but it never cures it.